My name is Aaron R. White. I am a dance artist, choreographer, educator, and energy healer. I currently live nowhere. Everywhere and nowhere. I was based in New York for 5 years after I attended New York University for graduate school in dance performance and choreography. Prior to that, I went to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, also in dance performance and choreography. Now I'm going where the university is in. After going to grad school, I realized that there is a lot I want to do. I want to travel. I want to share myself with others. I want to learn from others. And I also discovered my spiritual root. And that is where I lead myself from. So everything that I do, I see it as healing work. When I dance, I'm healing. When I teach, I am healing. And what does healing mean? Returning to wholeness, returning to oneness. So I am doing work in reimagining the reconnection to ourselves and to each other. I think it's important to heal because we have all been through so many things that have been detrimental to our growth and development. For some of us, it has, almost created a pool of stagnant energy within us. And it doesn't allow us to see beyond the issue that we're currently facing or this past issue that we have not addressed. In the work that I'm doing, I'm trying to help people to understand that, yes, that's life. You will experience illness, you will experience hurt, you will experience sorrow and fear. But you do not have to let that deter you from what you wish to achieve, the goals and desires you wish to accomplish. That is possible. We just have to move this energy around a little bit so that we can give ourselves the energy we need to succeed. I know that sounds a bit cliche, but I think it's really true because even in my own life, I had a really rough upbringing and I decided not to let that deter me from what I wanted. If anything, from that point of contrast, I was able to understand more fully what I can accomplish because I know the opposite of what is not so good, you know. Need music! The toughest thing I've been through as a professional dancer. That's a really interesting question. I think it goes beyond dance. I feel like dance is a reflection of my life, and my life is a reflection of my dance. And what I would say the most difficult thing of my life has been is learning to love my blackness. That was a huge challenge for me growing up on the north side of Chicago and then attending the University of Illinois where there's not a lot of black people, not a lot of black men. And then when I went to grad school, I was the only black man in the entire dance department. Excuse me, that's not true. I was the only black graduate student. There was another fairer-skinned black man, but I was the darkest person there. I was the darkest person there. And there is as we all know, we're currently experiencing it now, where there is a fear of darker-skinned people, of people of color. And all of these associations with them being less than adequate, or not being accomplished, or not having the right tools to succeed. And there's also a lot of us who are busting our butts in order to press beyond those barriers and to show people, I am human. I am just human. So in dealing with learning to embody and love my own blackness, that prevented me from going to a lot of auditions, being able to really put myself forward as this is who I am. And once I learned to love me, I became unapologetic about everything because I am who I am, and that's all that I can be. I'm having such a difficult time right now because I don't have music. So I don't know the rise and fall of the thing. Not that they have to be synonymous and they have to go together. But for a general audience, when they see the thing, they hear the music and they see the dance matching that, it makes them excited to see where it goes. Versus if the music stays like this, it's almost like happening at a subconscious level as you're downloading and seeing this dance happen. So if the music is sustained and the same, you don't have the rise and fall in your own body. And I want them to have the experience of the dance. So, greatest accomplishment. I have a few. My first one is having the opportunity to study abroad at Taipei Ishu Daxue, which is the Taipei National University of the Arts in Taipei, Taiwan. It was an amazing experience. I did dance meditation, kung fu, acrobatics, ballet, modern, and I also got to perform. Again, the only chocolate chip in the city, but it was great. So that was one. Then going to graduate school, like being the first of my family to go to and graduate graduate school. It has a pulse. You gotta push. There's something with a push. My next big achievement is within the next 5 years or so, I'm going back to my doctorate. I'm trying to get 2. One in spiritual healing and one in holistic life coaching. So that, again, I can just continue to heal in another way.